Miss Stevenson, you are being tried for the murder of your husband on July 4th. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Please keep in mind that you are under oath and are sworn to tell the truth.
Yes.
Miss Stevenson, can you please explain to the courtroom how it is that your husband ended up on the wrong side of a Roman candle?
Well, I lit it and I pointed it at him.
Perhaps it would be wise for you to consult with your counsel.
No. See, the thing is, I'm 6 months pregnant. So as you can imagine, I'm already under a lot of stress, both physically and emotionally.
You could use someone picking up the slack.
Exactly.
It's surely a difficult task that you carry the brunt of the weight on, but surely it's not reason enough.
Well, that morning he was breathing really loudly while he was eating his cereal.
Yeah, Ben.
I mean, surely a person doesn't have to breathe so loudly in between bites when I'm able to eat my cereal perfectly silently. It's like he was putting on a performance.
And then what happened?
Well, then, mind you, it was 4th of July. He asks, "What's the plan for today?"
And let me guess, you had told him days prior.
Weeks. We were planning this big barbecue and I had bought all the food and prepped the salads and sent the invites and cleaned the house spotless. All he had to do was turn on the barbecue when people arrived and get buns.
And?
He forgot the buns.
Yeah, saw that coming.
So he had to go out and try to find a store that was open on July 4th. Took him well over an hour.
So let's go back because I still don't think we understand the whole story. This is murder we're talking about.
Well, around 11 a.m., I was filling up the cooler full of drinks and I was carrying this really, really heavy case of beer.
That you can't drink.
No, for his friends. And he comes in and he starts telling me this long story about a YouTube video he was watching about this like comedy panel roast show. I don't know. But then he started doing the jokes and of course I don't really find them funny because I don't have the context for it. Anyway, the story went nowhere.
Jesus, and you were holding the case the whole time?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and then I go to get something from upstairs. And usually what I do is I leave a pile at the bottom of the stairs so that anything that needs to go up, the next person can take up.
Well, you can't be expected to go up and down each and every time.
Let me guess. He didn't touch the pile.
He didn't touch it!
It's like he thought like it had been there the whole time.
They do that. It's like they're blind to... My husband does the same thing.
So then, after I make 4 trips up the stairs, people start arriving. And I'll be honest, we had a really good time.
Okay.
But near the end of the night is where things took a turn.
Okay.
So he had done the barbecuing and made the burgers. And they were just basic burgers.
Say no more. I bet everyone thanked him for the food and the party and he took all the credit.
He was the star of the show. And so you know what I did? I took a firework and I lit it and I celebrated independence.
Prosecution rests.
Wow.
I mean, I think we can all agree to drop this case. Fine by me. I am so sorry.
Jury, I'd do the same thing.
We agree?
Say no more.
Yeah, this woman is unequivocally innocent.
Thank you.
I mean, that seemed like a cut and dry case. It was self-defense.
But maybe I'm biased because I'm pregnant and I wrote it. And also, why do they breathe so loudly? Sorry, hormones. On the note of being biased and attempting to gain a fuller perspective, I am a big-time user of this week's paid partner, Ground News. It's an app and website that helps you navigate the information you're being bombarded with and think critically about the news you're consuming. It gathers articles from over 50,000 sources worldwide and shows context such as political bias, how reliable the sources are, and who's funding them. Take this story about abortion clinics that are closing even in states where abortion is legal. This story is covered by 148 sources, and here you can see which percentages lean right as opposed to center or left. Each article is going to frame the story differently depending on its political leaning, and we can be fully aware of this bias thanks to the headline comparison. Take these 2 articles as comparison, one from the US Senate and the other from a right-leaning source. While one side focuses on liberal-leaning Senator Murray, who goes as far as saying this is defunding basic healthcare, the other takes the POV of the pro-life movement. A few minutes on Ground News will have you realizing why it's so important to get out of your own echo chambers. For example, I'm only representing the woman's perspective, and maybe I should give him the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe he didn't take the stuff up the stairs because his arms were already full of a dozen roses for me that I'll find later on the bed. one can dream. But in the meantime, the Nobel Peace Center has called Ground News an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview. And it has over 10,000 5-star reviews. Try out Ground News for yourself. I'm giving you guys 40% off the Vantage plan, which gets you unlimited access to global news coverage for only $5 a month. This offer is only available through my link, ground.news/Julie. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description and pin comment to subscribe. That's ground.news/Julie. Thank you to Ground News for supporting this channel. Thank you guys for liking, watching, and subscribing, and I'll see you next week.